Ghana, South Africa, Arsenal 2, Wolves 1. And I'm here with Kingsley. Kingsley, how was the game today?
Yeah, very nervy victory for Arsenal. I think they started the game very well. They scored 2 quick goals and they were unable to add more goals. And in the second half, Wolves had to come out and they had to play and they got that goal. And when it's 2-1, you know that they have a chance to even equalize. And Arsenal was like very shaky, but they had to see it through.
Let's look at that mistake from Zinchenko that led to the goal.
Yes, I think even in the first half, he did 1 or 2 mistakes that could have resulted to a goal, but it didn't really happen because we defended very well during that incident. But during that third incident, I think we didn't escape that. But Zinchecko is somebody I know. He plays very well, but sometimes he has these little mistakes. In fact, early in the season, he had to be dropped because of those silly mistakes. And he came back and he has been playing very well, but there's still that atom of mistake in him. He's a fantastic player, but he needs to find a way to eliminate those mistakes because he made the game very nervy for us. Now he made us to, he even made Arteta to bring in a midfielder and a defender to try to secure the 3 points, which for me shouldn't be the case in some games. There are games we should win comfortably and not being shaky. Especially today against Wolves, we scored 2 goals. We should have controlled the game till the end, but it didn't really work out. So I need to tell him to know how to minimize those mistakes because sometimes it costs Arsenal.
At some point in this game, were you feeling like you will see what you saw last season? You know what I'm talking about?
I saw us draw against Liverpool at Anfield. Similar kind of mistake. We were leading 2-0 and other. We saw games even against West Ham last season. We drew that game after taking the lead in those games. So this is the time that December, we have so many games in December. Almost 8 games or 9 games in December. So they need to find a way. Every point is very crucial, especially in the league. So they need to find a way to make sure they don't make this mistake. If you're leading, lead very well. Don't concede cheap goals and goals that will make you to be very nervy and all that. So I think today we escaped. Maybe we would have considered the second goal if not for how we defended and how matured we are this season. But they should find a way to eliminate those mistakes because on a very good day, we might not be able to escape those moments.
You just talked about having a lot of games this November, December, and that brings us to Tomiyasu going off injured.
I'm even surprised he has stayed this long still playing because we know him.
He's a time bomb.
He plays like 5 or 6 games and he now goes injured and stays for another 1 month or 2 and comes back again. I think during this time, he has really played very, very well. I think during those periods, Ben White had an injury, but thank God he's back now. I hope the injury is not that serious. Yeah. I hope that even if he should not go out for a very long time because we need him this December. This December there are so many games we have against Liverpool. We're going to play against Liverpool, so we need those kind of players that can be able to do the job when the time comes. So, but good that Ben White is back and back to full fitness. He came in the second half after Tomiyasu had that injury and all that. So him going injured is a big worry for me, but I hope it's not a long time. But even at that, we have Ben White back to the Arsenal side.
Talking about Bukayo Saka, it's more like you expect a goal or an assist every single game. And during the game, you overheard some fans saying that Bukayo Saka is not that player yet that we're making him look like. That if he goes to the Brazil national team, he will be on the bench. Do you agree with that?
I think this season he has really set that bar high. I think every season he has played for Arsenal, he's always improving. The next season he tries to improve. And this season, he's scoring the goals. He's giving the assists. And one thing about his game this season is, even if he's not playing well, maybe 2 minutes or 5 minutes to the end of the game, he will provide a magic for Arsenal to score. We saw against Chelsea, he provided the assist for Trossard to score. We also saw against
Brentford.
He also provided last minute cross for
Kai Havertz.
Yes, to score. So even if he's not playing well, he's like our star. He pops up at any given time and he gives that goal or assist. So I think he has improved this season. He has always improved as a player, right from when he was he's still very young, but when he was just coming up, he has always been a very a player that we know that will we reach to that height. He's not yet there. He's just having a very good season. It's not really to that prime, but we see that he's the one that is carrying Arsenal. For this season, he's the one carrying Arsenal. If he's not scoring, like I said, he's giving that assist. And for me, it's very, very crucial to Arsenal. And he's a player that doesn't go out injured like the rest of other players. Even when he goes, he comes out very quickly, and even when he has injuries, Arteta has a way of making him fit again. So I think he's a very important player for Arsenal, and we need to keep him fit. If we keep him fit, we are going to go far this season.
Do you agree with his saying that if he was from Brazil,
okay, I didn't answer that question.
He would be on the bench?
I don't know. He's not from Brazil. He's from Nigeria playing for England. But for me, in that position, he's first choice in England. So if he can be first choice in England, I think in Brazil, he can also be first choice in Brazil, because if you look at the Brazil team at the moment,
that position in particular, that position.
Right wing, I think he's the one to fuel up. I think if he's a Brazilian, he should be taking up that position, because I see no competition there in Brazil at the moment.
All right. Trossard came in today, and he filled in that number 10 role. And although he missed some couple of chances today, but what a performance from him.
Yes, I think he has shown that he's a player that we can rely on. He's a player that we can trust. And he didn't start in the Champions League match, but today Arteta decided to use him, and he benched Kai Havertz for him today. I think he didn't really do so bad. He could have scored in the first half, but it didn't really happen. The keeper made a very good save, and for me, he's very crucial to the Arsenal side. He's somebody that knows where the goal is. He's somebody that can score when he gets that opportunity. So for me, I think he's very crucial to the Arsenal side, and for me, he didn't score today, but I think it was a very good performance from him.
Gabriel Jesus made a statement in an interview saying goal scoring is not a strong point, but he brings other things to the team. And today, he backed that interview with what he brings to the team. Link-up play, work rate, and all these things.
Yes, the only problem I have with him is he doesn't score the goals. He's a striker, or we like call a supporting striker, or he's like, if he can be able to add goals to his game, I think he's unbeatable. He's one of the best around. And for me today, he gave the assist for the goal by BUKAYO SAKA, but he also had opportunities to score, but he wasn't able to find the target. That's the problem I have with him. If you can be able to add those goal scoring, take those chances, I think he's a very, very good player. But today he didn't score, but he also contributed. I know he's coming back from injury, so the coach doesn't want to play him 90 minutes at the moment. We saw him over the weekend. We also saw him during the Champions League game. He didn't play 90 minutes. Today also he didn't play 90 minutes because the coach wants to rest him, and because there are so many games, like I've said, so we need all the players fresh and fit for all those fixtures. But for me, fantastic player, but if he can be able to score the goal, he can be that player that Arsenal is missing in terms of goal scoring.
So who was your man of the match today?
Well, that's a very tough one. I think every player played very well. I think in the first half, they played very well. ODEGAARD was fantastic. BUKAYO SAKA was fantastic. Declan Rice, we know him. He might not be scoring the goals, but we saw those things he does in midfield, breaking up play, the passes, trying to even score. He had like three shots today, but he didn't really score. But I think I don't really know who to call, but I can give you like 3 names.
Okay, give me the names.
ODEGAARD tried. BUKAYO SAKA for me, always there. Also, Tomiyasu, before he got injured, he was very, very fantastic down that right wing. So I will just call those 3 players.
All right, thank you very much.